OST 24/7.
OST 24/7.
You watching OST 24/7. Let's get it.
All right. First, how many starters you got back off that team from last?
That's a good. Well, me as 4. Mm-hmm.
And they
Jalecia, Kendall, Michaela Cange,
okay,
and Anaya Cone.
All right. With that many back from a team that went to the state playoffs and stuff, kind of talk about the expectations and what you.
Well, we've talked to them about that since the summer. Of course, as we went year to year, we tell them expectations raise or rise every year. And then, like you said, what we have coming back, we fully expect to just do better across the board, including playoffs and hopefully state tournament as well.
Yeah, no. Last year, finished running up in a region that produced the state champion and quarterfinalists. Kind of talk about how y'all see yourself fitting in this region.
Well, with the work we put in and the people that we have, we should be able to compete with anybody in the region as long as we play like we're supposed to. Now, the thing with us is, and I've harped with them on several occasions, we tend to play to the level of competition sometimes, which sometimes gets us in trouble. So the focus for us this year is to try to get everything out of the girls and play every ball game like it's our last. So if we do that, I think we will be right there at the end competing for a region championship.
Right. Obviously, you started with this group. A lot of them played as freshmen, played as sophomores. Now they're seniors and juniors.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of talk about that as far as the experience factor.
Well, of course, this past year most of my team were sophomores. This year most of them are juniors. I only have 2 seniors. Of course, Jalecia is one of them. So as I tell them, same thing I said last year, at this point, you can't be babies anymore. You got to step up and use the God-given talent that you've been given. We got to be a lot more aggressive than we were last year. Of course, like I said, most of my team now are juniors, so that inexperienced thing shouldn't be a factor this year.
I know one of the big things, and we talked about a lot of games, is the turnovers. How much with that much experience back now that these turnovers were?
Well, once again, that part is going to start with this young lady right here sitting to my right. She's going to be our floor general, and then she has to, be my coach on the floor and talk to my other guards. Now, and as I've told them, our season is, we have the 3 bigs coming back, along with Megan, one of my other forwards. But truth be told, we're going to go as far as our guards take us. If our guards play like they're supposed to, I'm fully expecting the bigs to do their job. It's just a matter if Jalecia and the rest of the guards handle the basketball.
Jalecia, just talk about the program from when you first started and the struggles, and now you've made the postseason. Looks like you continue to grow as a unit overall. Just talk about from your freshman year to where the program is now as your senior year.
Well, my freshman year, it wasn't like we didn't suck or nothing. Like, it wasn't no struggles. We had star player Disha. That's who I like. That's who we basically depended on, and so we grew from there. We learned a lot of things. I got taught a lot of things, and now it's just basically we just have to come together as a team and play team ball, be consistent, and take smart shots. Basically, just be consistent. But I've learned a lot. The program has developed a lot. As you said, we went to state last year, fell short, so expectations are really high.
And then Kendall, just what are expectations for the team this year, just from your side of things? How far do you think this team can go?
Well, depending on how we play and how we really feel as though we can go, it has to be in ourselves first, and then depending on how we feel as though we could accelerate and keep going, we could go pretty far all the way to state in at least the Final Four.
Obviously, Jalecia listening to Coach, a lot is being placed on you as the point guard and stuff. Kind of talk about that pressure and shouldering that load as the point guard.
Well, I mean, at first it was like a lot to take on, and of course it's gonna be a lot to take on, but you just gotta get used to it. You know that your coach depends on you, and so you have to step up to the plate. And I feel that I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that as a team. We're gonna fulfill our expectations, and yeah, it's a lot, but it'll be taken care of.
Obviously, you made the state tournament for the first time in state in team program history and stuff, but obviously you didn't do as well. What kind of bad taste did that leave in your mouth to make y'all hungry for this year?
A bad taste. It was a horrible taste. Like, we gotta get that this year, man. We going like I said, keep saying expectations are high, and we gotta fulfill those. So.
Obviously, look at Coach. You look at the region. Mays has been, two-time defending state champs. Douglas County defending region champs, but now it seems like y'all in that elite group with them. Kind of talk about getting there and staying there.
Well, again, with this group, well, first of all, as I think a lot of people know, we probably have one of the toughest regions in the state on the boys and the girls side. And that was proven last year in the tournament. But the way we competed in the region tournament this past year, I think they even realize now that they can compete and even probably beat some of those top tier teams if we play like we were supposed to. So I think it did, the experience alone probably did us a world of good.
Talk about from a confidence standpoint of, upsetting Mays that night before playing Douglas County and going to the state tournament. Talk about the confidence level coming into the season now that y'all have, kind of done that.
Well, seeing that we did beat Mays, and they won state, if we have a chance to beat anybody, we just have to believe in ourselves before we go out there and we just got to play. We just got to go out there and have the confidence to just feel like we could beat anybody out there. Pretty much.
And I brought these two because, of course, several of our kids had good summers, but I brought these two because in my mind they had the best, especially this one here. She worked her butt off even on days that we didn't have anything scheduled. She chose to get in the gym on her own, so hopefully that will show up from both of them when the season starts.